Hey guys, it's Lena, and today I wanted to share with you my creative challenge project I created for Sweet Nothings Stamp Company. And the challenge this month is really fun. It's a card sketch, or it could be a layout if you really wanted it to be. But I'll insert the picture right here. And using that sketch, you'd have to create a project, and this is the project I created. And I decided that I was going to use Storytime, Lucky, and Sophie, and I've decided that I wanted to color them in more of a tonal grays. So I didn't want it to be very colorful. I wanted the papers to speak for themselves. So the grays that I used were the warm grays. I actually only had these 3 in the warm, and I decided to use them anyways and challenge myself, and then I just darkened up with my black. And so that's what I did. And initially, there you go, I had them in just black and white, and I decided to add some color to their cheeks, and Sophie's flower and her heart, and I just used the R00 for that, just the lightest R that I had. And I really like the way, this is my first time actually coloring or Copic coloring a black and white image. So I was really happy with the way it turned out. I thought it'd be harder than it actually was, but it actually wasn't. So I was pleasantly surprised. So let's see. For the card, I decided to make it a 6x6 card. I usually don't make 6x6 cards. I usually go a bit smaller, either 5.5 by 5.5 or even 5 by 5, depending on the paper that I'm using. But I decided that since this image was so large, that I would make a 6x6 card, because there was a lot of things going on. So I needed more space so that everything didn't look so cluttered. So what I originally did is I put all my paper onto the card and then cut my circle so that it cut all the way through my papers, and then I wasn't kind of scrambling to make everything fit. And I just used my Martha Stewart cutter, and this image, this circle here is cut to 3 5/16, I believe. So the paper collection I used was from Prima, and it's called, let's see, I have it here, Fairy Bell Collection Aquarelle. So that's this background paper here. And then I originally just started with some white Basil cardstock for the card base, and then this is some, I think it's Whirlpool Basil cardstock, and then on top of that is the Prima. And then I cut this little, I guess, frame out of the Whirlpool paper as well. And then I just wanted to make some of the yellow bits that are on the Prima paper kind of pop a bit. So I used this textured, kind of looks like a Swiss dot from Basil as well, and it's just in yellow. And this here is just some pink baker's twine that I got over the weekend at local, well, it's not really local. We took a trip to Buffalo, and I'll be doing a haul for that soon. But I just got a load of twine, and I'm really happy about that. And then I used some Recollections kind of rhinestone swirls here, and some I Am Roses, and Wild Orchid Crafts Cherry Blossom. And then I used my Martha Stewart Frond Punch, and this stamp here is a ditto stamp, and I just thought it was fitting. Friends, we're so glad we're friends. So that's the front of my card, and then on the inside it's just matted the same way it is on the outside, only that on the inside I left this large white space to write a message. let's see. Let me tell you more about the Creative Challenge. So I'll put this down here. The Creative Challenge runs from today, July 10th, up until the 24th. So there'll be a linky tool on any one of the DT's blogs. And they're all connected, so it doesn't matter who you upload your image to, which blog you upload your image to. It'll show on all of our blogs, including on the main Sweet Nothing Stamp Company blog. The challenge is to use the sketch that I showed, and the prize this month I think is pretty exciting. The winner will win a $20 gift certificate to Blue Moon Scrapbooking, so they're going to be able to purchase whatever they like. Which is pretty cool because there's a lot of new collections out and a lot of new collections that are coming out with Summer Cha. So, and of course the prerequisite is to use any Sweet Nothing Stamp Company digital image on the card that you're making. So that's pretty much it. I hope you'll join the challenge with us this month. So one little change is that now instead of it being every month a creative challenge, it'll be every other month, which is I think a lot funner. It kind of builds that anticipation. So we hope that you'll join us then. And that is it, I think. And I'm going to have pictures at the tail end of my video, of course, with links in the description bar. And we hope that you'll join us, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.